One of the best decisions I've made is to feel good every day. It's a conscious decision. I started my show with the intent of helping others to feel good, of course, for me to feel good. But it's one of the best decisions I've ever made because I used to be so hard on myself and others, but I'd be so down on myself, and I was constantly focusing on everything wrong with me, with my life, with the things I didn't want. Once I made the switch, once I made the decision, I just want to feel good. It's like someone took a weight off of me. And this is in every area I would get bad news and I would just go into like doom and gloom, I remember applying for a home loan and it was denied, and I checked my credit and I just thought, oh, well, it's over. I'm never going to get a house. I would go to the never there, like how people go never. I'm never going to lose weight. I'm never going to be healthy. I'm never going to get this. And it was such a downer. But over the years, I had learned a lot. And everything you learn in life, it's filed away somewhere and it will come to the surface. And it just came to me, God brought it to my remembrance that I can change my life at any time by changing my thoughts, my words, my focus, my feelings. And in that moment, I knew I would get a house. I didn't know how. I don't have to know how. You don't either. You don't have to know how to change your weight or your wealth or anything about your life. You just have to go to a place and act as though it is. When you see and say what you want, it creates a feeling inside of you. And the feeling is what will make you take action. If you're constantly talking about the circumstances and everything wrong in your life, it just keeps you stuck. It keeps you stagnant. It keeps you hopeless and feeling powerless. When you change that, when you flip the script, when you start to see the big picture, the better picture, and focus on what you want and act as though it's done and speak words of empowerment and say it in the present tense and use your mind and your mouth the right way, everything changes. I was able to lose weight without dieting simply by eating the foods I love to eat. When I took away the diet mentality, the thought of I'm going to be eliminating those foods, it took away the specialness of the foods. They were no longer forbidden. It wasn't like Thanksgiving dinner where you have it just for Thanksgiving and you overeat. That's what I was doing every day because in my mind I was thinking any day it's going to be taken away from me because I'll go on a diet. Once I told myself and knew, made the decision, that's it, no more diets for me, all of that went away. The gluttony, the overeating, the fear of the food being taken away. And I could just enjoy my food. I eat once or twice a day, whatever I want, and the weight fell off. I also use my mind the right way. I use my mind to see myself eating less, to see my body already slim. This is the most empowering thing I've ever done, was to imagine myself at my goal weight, to imagine myself in those older clothes too big for me, falling on the floor, room for two. Some of my other podcasts you can listen to. But I started to use my mind the right way. I use my words to describe my circumstances. To change my circumstances instead of describing my circumstance. So instead of saying, oh, the phones aren't ringing, my business is down, I say my business is booming. My business is thriving. All of my clients are calling every day and tons of new clients too. And I describe my life with my words. I paint a picture in my mind with the images, and I see and say who I want to be, and that's who I become because the feelings rise up and make me take action in that direction. And so once I've decided at this stage of my life, I just want to feel good, and feeling down and depressed doesn't make me feel good. Overeating doesn't make me feel good. Taking away the foods I love doesn't make me feel good. Sitting in a chair all day doesn't make me feel good. I feel good when I eat the foods I like, but I don't overeat them. I feel good when I get up and do 10 squats 10 times a day, or when I move my body. I feel good when I drink water. I feel good when I think positive. I feel good when I live as though I'm the person I want to be. That makes me feel good. That makes me thrive. And that's a place of empowerment, of joy, of happiness, of success, of expectations, of good things. And that makes me feel good. And I wanted to share that with the world so that they can feel good. Focusing on everything wrong in your life makes you feel bad, and that makes you do nothing. It's the worst thing you can do. Focusing on a diet that denies you the foods you love is a recipe for obsession, food overeating, for gluttony, of guilt, of weight gain, of stagnation, of stuck. It's a place you don't want to be. Instead, see yourself active. Say to yourself, I take the stairs, I drink water. It doesn't mean you don't drink root beer too. It doesn't mean you don't take the elevator too, but I prefer to take the stairs. I say that. I said it even before I was doing it, because I know the power of my words. I know my words will turn my life in the direction of what I say, just like a rudder turns the ship in the direction the captain wants to go. I know what I think on, what I dwell on, what I focus on will make me move on, take action in that direction. I know my mind is like a magnet. What I focus on constantly, I'm going to attract more of that into my life. So it is obvious that I want to focus on the things I want as opposed to the things I don't want. I don't want to think about having a jacked up credit score. I want to say, I pay my bills on time. I am super successful in everything I do. I have an 800 credit score. And then the way to do that will find me. I will discover how to get that 800 credit score. I speak into existence. I call things that be not as though they are. And I create a feeling within me that propels me. It makes me take action. When you use your mind to see yourself the way you want to be, when you use your words to say what you want to see, that creates a feeling that makes you move. It is impossible to stay stuck. When you're speaking and seeing, when you see and say the things you want in your life, you will take action. Now, you already know this works. You've just been doing it for the things you don't want. Saying, oh, I can't make ends meet. I can't pay the bills. I can't lose weight. I'm never going to get a house. There are no good guys. Nobody asks me out. There are no jobs. All of those words. And it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what your words are. You are prophesying your future with your words. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and you will eat the fruit thereof. If you declare what your circumstances are, you're just going to get more of that. So if it's not what you want, the worst thing you want to do is get on the phone, call your friend and gossip about everything that's wrong, or even about other people and what they're not doing, or what you think they should be doing. What you want to do is first, of course, pray. But you pray with thanksgiving and expectancy. So you pray the solution. Thank you, God, that I'm energetic and healthy and fit. Thank you, God, I'm disciplined. I pay my bills on time. Thank you, God, for restoring me in my youth and my energy and my focus. Thank you for giving me joy that's unspeakable. Thank you for restoring my business. My business is booming. You pray it and then you declare it. You prophesy over yourself, over your future, over your finances, over your family, over your life. And you say things and see things in your mind that make you feel good. And that makes you take action in that direction. If you do the opposite, if you talk about being depressed and down in the dumps and feeling bad and being denied the foods you love and hating your husband or whatever, that just keeps you stuck. You will not feel good and you will not change. You will stay in that place until you make the change in your mind and in your mouth by what you see and what you say. The power is right there in you. You don't have to go buy anything to change your life. You simply have to flip the script. You have to start to see and say what you want and only what you want. Meditate on that. Focus on it. Keep your mind there all the time. Every chance you get, go to a place where you want. Use your mind like a remote control. Change the channel. Anytime something comes up contrary to who you want to be, what you want to see, flip the script, change the channel. Start to see yourself the way you want to be. See yourself the way you want to be, and then say it, declare it. Use your mouth like a radio dial. If you're listening to music you don't like, you change the radio channel. If you're watching a TV show you don't like, you change the TV channel. Well, once you use your mind, I want you to use your mind like a remote control for the TV so that you see what you want to see, who you want to be. And I want you to use your mouth like a radio dial. Turn the channel and start to declare who you want to be, and as though you are already that person. So you don't say, I want to lose weight. You say, I am slim and healthy and fit right now today. I weigh whatever amount you want to weigh. I wear size 2, size 4, size 6, whatever it is. It's very important that you understand the power of your words. You can stir yourself by what you say to yourself. You don't have to have a cheerleader or anyone else. You don't need anyone to agree with you. You, yourself, and you, me, myself, and I, is a majority. Speak into existence what you want to see. Remember, death and life is in the power of the tongue. Your tongue is like a rudder on the ship. The ship steers the rudder steers the ship in the direction the captain turns the ship. Your words will steer your life or turn your life in the direction of what you say. So if you say something like, let's say for weight, I eat once a day. I eat whatever I want. I eat a third of what I used to. I eat half of what I used to eat. I eat whatever I want and I lose weight easy and fast. I am slim. I stay slim without dieting. Your life is going to move in that direction. If, on the other hand, you say, I can't eat this, everything I eat, I get fat, I always overeat, I can't stop eating this, your life is going to go in that direction. Do you see how that works? So you want to use your words, your mouth, the right way. You want to change your circumstances by what you say to yourself about yourself, and of course what you say to others as well. So understand you have the power to feel good in an instant. You can feel good no matter what's going on in the world. You know, the word says he will give you peace that surpasses all understanding. The peace is in the power of what you see and what you say, what you focus on. You can have peace in the midst of a storm by focusing on what you want. And it's not like fantasy or Pollyanna or any daydreaming. It's about setting the course for your life, steering the course of your ship, of making your life what you want it to be by seeing and saying what you want in your life as though it's already done, which creates feelings, which changes belief and makes you take action, which of course gives you results. So if you want to feel good, know that you can change the way you feel in an instant. Seriously, simply by changing what you're focusing on. So don't sit around thinking about everything wrong. Don't be depressed and down in the dumps. Change that. Flip the script. Think the opposite of whatever has got you down. Your money is low. See money in your wallet. My wallet is filled with $100 bills. My body is slim and healthy and fit. I take the stairs. I drink water. I eat whatever I want. I eat once a day or twice a day. I never diet. I save money easy. I save money every week. I have perfect credit. I live in a beautiful brand new home. I have the man of my dreams. Whatever it is, prophesy over yourself. You know, he said, prophesy to those bones. If they were dead bones or dry bones, I always get it confused. But you know what I'm talking about, Christians. If you're a believer, you know. He said, prophesy to those bones. And they would get up. And they did. You can do the same thing. And use your mind to see your life, your body, your bank account, your business, the way you want it to be, as though it's already done. You know, in Genesis it says, nothing will be restrained from you, which you have imagined to do. What are you imagining? Worst case scenario? Never going to get better. I have to take medicine forever. I have this, quote, disease, unquote. Stop owning things that you don't want. I'm healthy, I'm fit, I'm energetic, I'm disciplined, I'm super disciplined. I'm happy, I'm joyful, I'm grateful, I'm kind, I'm generous, I'm energetic, I'm fit, I love to exercise. I do 10 squats 10 times a day. That's enough for me. You know, you can be anything you want. You can change your life in an instant. Or you can change the way you feel in an instant, which will change your life over time. But just know little things, little increments, baby steps every day. In a week, you're a different person. In a month, you're a different person. In 6 months, you're another person. In a year, you're unrecognizable. You're the best you can be. Little steps over time. Eating a little bit less at every meal. Drinking a little more water. Moving your body every few hours. Instead of sitting there for 5, 6, 7 hours at a time. Get up, move. Little steps. You don't have to go do a 20-minute workout. Just move your body a little bit. Do 10 counter push-ups or wall push-ups. Do 10 squats. Do 10 leg lifts on each leg 10 times a day. You can change your body with baby steps. You can change your bank account by saving a little bit of money, just $25 a week or $50 a month, and then you can increase it over time. Change your mindset, change who you are inside, which will change who you are outside by changing what you see and say over time, all the time. That creates feelings that make you take action. So use your mind and your mouth the right way. You can feel good right now in an instant, simply by thinking the right thoughts, by speaking the right words, by seeing and saying what you want instead of what you don't want. So for more information on how you can feel good right now today, tune into my podcast, Feel Good with Sharon. Check out my Saturday morning TV show, Feel Good with Sharon. And check me out on radio, satellite, iHeart, and local radio, Feel Good with Sharon. It's all Feel Good with Sharon because, hey, it's all good. And if you listen to me, you're going to feel good. And pretty soon, you won't have to listen to me. But I hope you listen anyway. So thanks for listening today, and I hope you have a great day.